Welcome in everyone, welcome in Ray, first and most important chatter. How are you doing? I am not looking forward to this session. Okay, so what I thought to warm myself up and get back into the mindset of the VN, I thought I'm gonna read what Mora put out for review. I actually read it and maybe rewrite some notes. Let's see. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm sitting in the call and waiting for Mora to arrive. Okay, so I try to pay attention when you write something. I have a first idea already. Book. How do I describe it? Keeping my dictionary. You have big juicy brain, I believe in you. Okay. coworkers are being stubborn. Oh no, it sounds like you are right and everyone else is wrong. Before it. In this specific case, yes. It sounds like people that are stuck in their ways. We did it always like this and it's working. Why do we have to change it? In my opinion, I hope I don't overdo it, because the right word. It's actually they're stuck in their ways. It may be working for them. You can't pull any accurate data reports. Are they older than you? Okay, I remembered right. Sometimes I have the feeling if you're come into the in a company and a few people are already working there for a long time, it's really hard to change their minds. Like there was a huge work-related workplace-related how is it called? Argument? Fight? And I was also one of the youngest, and the fight kind of started very, very deep down, and nothing I could say that would have kind of dragged their asses up out of the mud. It's like they were really how is it called? They were fine with being in a argument as the standard mode of being. And it's like really sad, and it didn't help the workplace vibes. It's just additional 2 drop-down fields. Oh no. I don't know. I could see why that would be annoying, depending on how much entries you're gonna do per day. Then it wouldn't be just 2 drop-down fields, but I don't know, 12 per day. But it's not something that I wouldn't do if it helps further down the line. May I just put this in? you know, Ray, I see it from the standpoint of the stuff that I learned in trade school, where we specifically designed stuff to have as few inputs as possible or as few clicks as possible, because with every click you lose people, and it's just basic psychology, I think. And I also think that because it's their job, they should be standing above the basic psychology. I don't know what an addict is. Mora's using way too fancy words. Okay. I think Mora has way too long sentences. He could replace some commas with points, actually. Oh no. That's literally what I proposed to do. Oh, that's good. And deny. I don't know. You can't make it any easier. That's my. That's supposed to mean that there's Eosha, then there would be a comma here, right? that supposed to be a name? I'm confused. You get one place. That sounds really exciting. It's probably even better to get away from new parents. As I imagine it can be very stressful. Bonk. To they're driving you up the wall. I can imagine. They are probably right up there with you. Not even the babies though. The parents. Well, yeah, parents get kind of crazy. What is the wish? Oh god. I think it's double O. Yeah. Not U, it's O. Fuse. Ooh, I see. No. You was taken. Well, did you go on the date night or did you please them? because some people made life decisions, life-changing decisions, I would say. You went on date night, yeah. I would have advised you to do so, because it's like, it's kind to stay with them and spend time with them, but if you plan a date night, it's not fair to ask for you to stay. Foxbar. Chicken. When you announce that so after teleport news, use more village. Oh god. Why is sentence so long? I don't like this sentence. The sentence is way too convoluted. Your small village folks were taken away when you announced that you so when you just teller. What is that supposed to mean? Teller sounds so wrong for me because a teller is like a plate in Germany. It's like, it sounds wrong for me. I have to read the messages. Getting message. This was okay. Your small village folk. The small village folk. I don't know if folk needs an S. I don't think so. I think folk is already one of those words that is in plural. Folk. Yeah. I think this, I can leave the yours to like your small village folk taken away. And then you have you a lot in the small village folk were taken away when you, just a week or so after a teller. I need a better word for that because I hate that word. It sounds wrong. I could look up what a herald is, but it sounds old-timey. No, not heraldic. A herald or heraldar. It's an officer of arms ranking between. Originally, messages were sent by the monarch or nobleman to convey messages, proclamations. The predecessor of modern diplomats. It sounds really cool, but I don't know if that is what is meant. I suggest herald. I don't know what the news are, but the news sound important. You've always been a useful hand inside or outside with a label. figure out what you planned on doing. Got there. What? I'm confused. Who's they? You've always been a useful hand, inside or outside, wherever labor's concerned. I think in or outdoors would be more. Inside, outside, it sounds weird. In or out doors. Wherever labors. I'm confused. Such a different English than I'm used to. I don't know. Mora uses so many fancy words and I don't know what this sentence is trying to tell me. Wherever labor's concerned. They could never figure out. Who's they? What you planned on doing when you got there. Who would? Welcome back, ad viewers. Why does he to bring the tome? But it used tome earlier and it wasn't wrong. You came up with the idea of journaling. Welcome in, Naked Eyes, second most important chatter. So I have to read the whole part again because I actually don't know what it's trying to tell me. So we go from talking about the tome to suddenly we are talking about the village people the MC left behind, how they were useful there or will be useful in the future. And then we're talking about the tome again. I think this is got another message. I sent a smiley. So I wish Mora was here and would explain to me what this entire sentence or part is supposed to tell me. Next to that was your own empty tome. Others just my, I named this tab do I want to name corrections? Suggestions. Okay. So we take this entire thing here, copy that, put it here. That was your own empty tome. The one you promised to fill with adventures. You'd always been. I would say instead of useful, helpful, always been helpful. I'm majorly confused. No, I think I can't. Can't provide the second part. I don't know who is talked about, and it's just way too confusing. Let's move on. You can't. Okay. Thankful would be not. You intentionally hide your pearls. Thankful. Like,
That's right, cat. Get off.
uh-oh. Of course it changed again. Try again. Are you here?
Ganryu, is that you?
It is me. I'm majorly confused.
Are you sure it's you, Ganryu?
It is me.
I'm not sure if it's me. Oh, and I muted myself. How funny.
I'm trying to figure stuff out, but you use too fancy words and your sentences are too long.
Hello, Ganryu. Sorry I'm late. But you know how it goes. It's always one thing, and then another, and then another, and then something else. Why are you yapping at me, cat? You have food. You have water. You have been cared for. Leave me to. Oh my god! I forgot to get this. I forgot to get the shit that I needed to get again. You know what? We're just gonna have to do it. We can't. We're not gonna be able to do all the things.
My food is done.
Your what now?
My food is done.
I don't know what you said, Carmen. But okay.
Don't joke with me. Do you hear me or don't you hear me?
I hear you. I don't know what you said though.
My dinner is ready.
Your dinner's ready.
I would go.
So it's eat.
I would go eat. I can tell you, I was working through what you wrote, the prologue. I might have made some comments, but I did not get far because some stuff I didn't understand. It's like... So yeah, I would take a short break and leave you with stuff. And we can fuse chats after I come back.
Okay, hopefully I am a functioning person by then. I gotta get the detection.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hi. I have to orient myself again. So I wanted to nope. So did it work?
Did what work?
Together chat. I'm confused. Well, you would have to join the thing. Do I hear you? Don't I hear you?
Did I never label this?
So are you still writing on the prologue or what?
So writing on a prologue? No. I have compiled I have access to the feedback from various beta readers that I have shown the oh shit.
Oh, is it something that we all could look at, or is it just your personal stuff?
I meant to take care of that. I'm getting so behind on some of my endeavors. This is why I need to get my own shit together. Okay, let me put this shit on my face. Need to organize, put shit in my face, get things sorted out. Blah 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 blah. Swear if it's not one thing, it's another. Okay, I'm sorry. What was your question? I just noticed that there was something else that I kind of forgot to get my ass on.
Okay.
What was your question, Gary?
Prologue rough, like in the brackets rough. Is that the same version that the beta readers got?
Yes, that is the same reason. Okay. That is the same version that was shared amongst our beta readers. Yes.
Okay, good. Because I'm going through it as well. So okay. I will also take kind of a part of beta reading and to kind of get my creative juices flowing and that I can write the start of my chapters. Yeah. The feedback you got already, is it somewhere where we can all look at it, or is it just for you?
Yeah, it's right there in the server. The only person whose feedback is not there is the newest beta reader who I added in, Ian. His isn't. I DM'd him because I completely forgot to invite him into the server and do all the thing. So he sent me his feedback individually. Now, if you want, I can send that over to you as well. But it's more or less the same with what everybody else was saying.
Okay, is it a different channel? In which channel should I look?
Everything's in the feedback channel.
I don't have a feedback channel. Do I have it?
And there should be 2 threads. There's going to be 2 people in one thread. There's a test thread. There's 3. There's 3 threads. There's a test thread, which is just a test thread to make sure that the method that I set up for gathering the feedback works, and it did, because there's going to be 2 other threads. One is going to be made by my friend Jay, also known as Fable for Lurian, and another is going to be made by Baygriff. Now, the one that Baygriff made also has another person who responded in that same thread. So there's 3 altogether, and with the one that I got from Ian, which I did not put into the server itself because he wasn't in the server, that hasn't been added to the notes, so to speak. So yes, but
I don't see the feedback channel.
You can't see it. How can you not see it?
Where should it be?
You should be able to see it.
I should be.
I guess
something with my settings. Should I look if I can?
No. It's because it's something that I didn't do. Because I can see it because I am the fucking owner of the server itself. It completely skipped my mind. But now you and Varo should be able to see it. Yes, sorry about that. I thought that good. You guys already had all the permissions to see everything.
Because now I can also look at what others said, so I don't give you the same point 5 times. Or should I ignore the other feedback and just do my run through?
You should ignore the other feedback and do your own, and send me whatever it is that you want to send me about things.
I'm currently feedbacking directly in the document with the common feature?
I would say don't do that.
It's
Because
too late.
those things, that the entire document is liable to be changed. That's why I express for people to put it in an external form so I could reference it later.
Okay.
Because everything that's in a document, and it's a learning process. We got to make mistakes so we can make better choices, right?
Yeah,
So,
I will change it at the moment. I can change my own.
it's fine. It's not a big deal, but yeah, don't put it in the document itself because everything is liable to change when it gets a second, when it gets another pass. So yeah. Yes. But I do appreciate you taking the time to look over it. It's always been, well, it wasn't open until I opened it up, but you already had access to the documents without needing the invite link or whatever. So it is whatever you say. Also, hello Chad, hello Ray. I see that you guys both snuck on up in here. I know you guys snuck on in here and been jiggling and wiggling in the corner. Stop all that jiggling and wiggling. Get out of the corner. Stop it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say I'm supposed to do it in a different document, so I will.
You can we can just use Google Docs and Discord because those are the two things that I use for everything anyway. So it'll be easier for me to do it that way. If you want to make your own external document, because you have access to the files and you'll just have to poke me and let me know, hey, I did this, this is my feedback or whatever, and I'll be like, okay, I'll go look at it. But if you want to do it the same way that all the other beta readers have done it, you can put it in a Discord as well, and I can pick it up through there.
I will read your instructions and make it like the other ones.
My instructions are.
And we should just name it as current chapter being read and fill out.
What's this filling out?
Okay. Okay, look into the other channels. So they called it all feedback, okay. Create a channel. New thread, name the thread. I already forgot how it was named. You can rename threads you do, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
I can rename a thread that I make, right?
Yeah. You can rename the thread.
So I started a thread. So let's see.
And even if the thread goes down, and you can't see it, because threads will naturally collapse themselves due to inactivity, you can always, there will be a thread thing up in the corner of the channel, and you can just, You can just look in there, and it'll start. You can look at that old thread and then blah 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 womp womp womp. You can look at it. That's also another way you can create threads. Because Discord has all these silly little features that you can make use of. So I was like, you know what? It is one of the better ways to compile information. So there you go.
Okay. So.
Is it Karuka time?
Is it Karuka time?
Well, Ganryu has to get through the first pass of Karuka's chapter. I am still working my way through Garal's chapter, and I am trying to get to the point where I introduce Garal. I just have to check notes. I have to format the document so that I know where the fuck I am. Because I do not know where I am right now. I split the route, and then I kept writing on, but apparently I never added in a place where the route where I picked back up. So I'm just like, where the fuck am I? And wouldn't this be amazing if I had headers?
Headers are good.
Don't you think it would be great if I had headers, guys? So I knew what I was doing?
So, Mora, did you get a message for combining chat?
I sent it to you, I think.
You sent it. If we always both send it out, it's very confusing.
I started okay, if you started the show together, you invite me. And then I will do and then I will join your stream together, because I sent one to you because you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave and then I'll be back. So I was like, okay, well, he's gonna be gone, so I'll just set it up. That's what I did.
I missed it, I think.
You missed it?
I missed it. Because there isn't a thing like if I click the thing on my end, it isn't like, oh, you're already invited.
This is a very fun process. I love when... Hold on, okay, try refreshing. I'm refreshing my tabs. I got rid of my string together thing. But don't click anything, just refresh your tab.
I'm refreshing.
I will send a string together thing right now.
Okay.
With my little fingers, okay?
Yes.
So you don't click anything. I'm sending it right now.
Yeah.
Right now. Okay, don't click anything. My fingers are moving. They sent in invite link to you.
I see it.
Wow.
It's hidden in chat.
Alright, and now I'm doing the most important part, keeping our chat split so Ray has to go between both of our channels.
I wanted to tell Ray that I decided to do a feedback thing because I felt out of the loop. Like I was almost 2 weeks. I think the last 2 weeks I just made minimal contributions, and it's like I was out for a way too long time.
It happens. I'm not sure how much was going on in your chat beforehand because I didn't read. I've been out and about. Like I said, I started streaming like an hour.
There was nothing on in my chat.
30 minutes.
There was only Ray in my chat and Agrid Eyes for some time, but I don't know if they stuck around.
You don't know if they stuck around?
Yeah, it's they are there for the art streams, but I don't know if they stick around for the writing streams, especially because I was like kind of only reading. Okay, so now I have to figure out how to best format it.
Oh God, I am so agitated at myself that I didn't set things up the way that it needs to be set up. Now I don't know where the fuck I am. Okay. I'm just gonna have to assume that this is route B2. And I'll be changing how we do that as well. So instead of doing, oh no, we'll still need it. We'll need both actually. Yeah, the formatting is going to be a bit annoying, but I'm including certain symbols around some of the choices and some of the how the roots goes to make it a bit easier. But headings would be nice too, I suppose.
So
Can I do a heading natively in this program?
how would I mention where in the document I mean?
How would you mention? You said do not make me run back and forth. No, run. So would you would just simply have to in this, like for an example, it would be something like do you remember how to do like when you pull a quote from a document or whatever, it'd be something like in this blah 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 here, then you would put the quote end quote, quote end quote, and then I think that's how you do your citations. Then you would be able to bring up whatever it is that you want to say. So yeah,
This is convoluted.
I'm pretty sure that Twitch is gonna, let me actually make an example on the page because I'm pretty sure Twitch is just gonna butcher it. Let's see.
It makes me definitely only make the most important comments. So I will probably omit that. And why did you write 23 pages?
Why did I write 23 pages? Because it took 23 pages for me to get the idea out of my head.
How am I supposed to keep up with that?
I don't know. I can't answer that for you. Remember, it took me 23 pages to get the initial idea out of my head. More than like 75% of that is probably going to be cut and rewritten so that it is stronger, more cohesive, and less bloated. Like there's a lot of fat to trim, despite everybody, praising how things were and the feedback that I got, and I'm happy for it. I know that, okay, when I go through a second pass, I will be cutting a lot of fat out of there. I will be cutting a lot of fat, restructuring some sentences, so on and so forth. Like there's a lot that needs to go and a lot that needs to be added in. How will you personally keep up with that in terms of volume? That is a question only you can answer.
I'm a bit scared that like your chapter will be like an hour long and mine's like, I don't know, 15 minutes.
I think you will know when you start writing it, and that's the only way. I mean, I think if you are already putting things in front of your face to be like, oh no, I have to write so things that are out. You listen, get that out of your head. You don't know how much information you are going to need to get your point across. You don't know. We don't know how that's going to look with me until we actually get there. So let's just focus on getting there instead of worrying about how we get there. Well, no, worry. Okay. The point is, don't talk yourself out of what it is that you need to do. Like you're like, okay, I want to write, so you just have to write. That's just how it is. I mean, like I said before, more than like at least 50% of that needs to be cut, because I know a lot of it is bloatware, or not bloatware, but I know a lot of it is bloat. A lot of it is just all over the place, but that's how your first ideas normally are. And with Garal, I feel like this is just such a strong draft. I think it's a little bit loquacious. I think it's a little bit wordy. I think I'm getting back into some of my old writerly habits, which is good, but it's a bit mouthy. It's a bit mouthy. I'm already at 13 pages, and I haven't even introduced the goddamn. I haven't even introduced a giant fucking rat. So, haven't even introduced the rat. But keep in mind that the way I have this document currently set up, there's 2 roots so far, and essentially what is actually in place is that there are 6 pages per route, just about, if we divvy it up like that. There's 6 pages of content per route.
In the prologue already.
You said the prologue?
I'm just
that's the
in the prologue. They are already able to make a choice.
they make the
Okay,
The prologue-
I'm interested where it goes. So
What do you mean? Oh, right. You have some competition for Karuka, by the way. There's somebody else who is expressing interest in them. So, oh, right.
why
You
is
got some
Kuruka the best
competition,
design
bestie.
character, huh?
Well, you got some competition.
Formatting.
Okay, so I'm going to send you. This is just like a shitty example. It's not. I'm gonna DM this to you. Do not take it as gospel. This is not exactly how you need to have things set up, but this is a way that you can set things up to make it easier for me personally to get through and read. That's what I requested from everybody else. Just
Okay,
like,
I'm already doing stuff, but yeah,
okay,
I will look at it.
I mean, do what is best for you. I will make my own way in my own way, so you don't have to be beholden to it. But it's a little easier to get through. But I can make it work. This isn't my first time messing around with the beta reader rodeo. It's my first time being on the author's end of it. Like, I'm producing something for people to beta read back, but or give me information about. So I guess it is kind of my first time, but definitely my first time.
It's almost like that. I use different signs, glyphs.
Did Mora tell you what he delivered to me as an early birthday present? No, don't tell him. I'm embarrassed. Ray, don't mention it. You're forbidden from mentioning it. Don't mention it, Ray.
Yeah, don't.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, mention it.
Ray, don't do it. You will not be silenced. Why are you acting this way? Always being. Right, you know what, Ray? Whatever. I don't care anymore. And now before Garm, you can read what Ray sent. You do a little delete. Get rid of that right quick. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna delete it.
A whole rough sheet.
Google.
Does that mean that we have an official persona for Ray?
Your jaw was on the ground. Don't listen. Don't say I don't do nothing for you. Don't say I don't do nothing for you. And you want to know what Ray said in thanks to the rough sheet? He said, and this is on a Sunday. This was when I was at work. He said, I'm going to be nice to you for 2 hours. And not 2 hours while I'm streaming, just 2 hours.
Just 2 hours.
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
And I got some side eye emojis too. Crazy. That's my reward. I learned a lot making that rough sheet. It was a lot of fun. I had, I was able to do the front, the back, some little stickers. I'm only going to get better at making rough sheets if I keep making them. God. And while that one was fun, it was also kind of exhausting because I couldn't work on it on stream because you were going to be here. And I was like, God damn it. So it actually made the work on it last so much longer than I wanted it to last. It was just, that was the agitating part. But it's done now, and I like it. And I hope you like it, of course. Happy early birthday, because I knew my ass was going to forget. So I had to make it, and I had to send it to you as soon as I finished it, because I did not want to chance it with my foolish ass. And there you go. Now you have a rough sheet for your persona. I think I need to use... No, I liked it. It was a learning experience. I feel like I learned a lot. It was enjoyable. I kind of wish I put more in there, like a front, maybe like, I don't know, maybe I'll do something simpler, like a front, back, side view. But the 3/4 view are fun because I like that dynamism because you get a little bit of everything. Maybe a 3/4, yeah, like a 3/4 front, back, and maybe like a side profile. It was even more sweet because you remember that birthday was upcoming. Yeah, I did indeed. Have it on my little sticky notes. And I was like, oh, let me put everybody's B-Day up here. And then I put it on, and now it's there for my juicy little eyes to see whenever I need it. Anyway, stop distracting me with your lip hole. I need to focus on writing. Because I haven't actually said anything yet today. You said 1,500 word count, please? No, bestie, we are not hitting a 1,500 word count today. We will try our very best, but we are not going to hit a 1,500 word count today. First of all, we started late. We haven't even had like our buffer hour. We haven't even had our buffer hour to get things, like get ourselves like situated. So if we hit 1,500, I'll be happy. 1,500 word count is the goal though. I like to at least hit 1,500 words every other day. And I'm trying to discipline myself to opening up this document and working on it on Wednesday too. Jury's out, but we're gonna get there. I just have to like really like lock in and be like, this is how I'm gonna organize my day so that I feel more satisfied with things. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's Bandit. Yep, now you have a ref sheet. And now you can get not safe for work commissions of your persona, Ray. I know you've been wanting that for a long time. And now you can do it. Isn't that great, Ray? Love that for you. Make sure you share with the class, by the way, when that happens. Make sure you share with the class. Yes. Also, hi, Gret. You can send the side eye all you want, Ray. We all know what's happening. We already know what's gonna happen. You can send that little side eye. You can send the Smilky side eye. You can send the Aolin side eye. You can send whoever side eye you have access to. We know the truth. Ray, come on now. We know the truth. We know that true tea, honey. We know that true tea. Come on. Clock it. Clock that tea. Clock it. No, this is with Nectalina. I just don't like the sentence and I'm trying to make it work. Or paragraph rather. I also need to move on. Not writing anything. from this paragraph. I'm tripping over myself. Do you think? Yeah, I'm just not. Okay, for some reason it's not playing the music.
What's the word?
how did I describe the ocean? It's like, okay, it's settled. It's settled. It's settled underneath a, or it's settled within a cliffside. So one of the walls is the cliff side itself, which has been changed so people can come to and fro. And then the other three walls have been somewhat constructed. So the cardinal directions that would have lock boxes or whatever. No, this isn't. How am I going to do this? Because the thing is, the lock. No. I'm thinking of it like a modern day mail delivery system where you can drop your postage inside the mailbox. It's very difficult to get that shit out unless you are the mail person yourself. How am I going to wear this? Because if I do it like that, if I have like, okay, there's a lockbox at each cardinal direction of the city itself, that would basically make it, and this is medieval, or this is a generic fantasy time, they might not have the technologies to keep certain things out, to keep people out if they really wanted to keep people out. That's the gag. And even in our day and age, I know for a fact that mailboxes are broken into and things are taken out of it. So what preventative measures would they have, especially considering they got big beasties that can break into the lockbox itself? Think. What do we think? How are we going to solve that problem? Now how am I going to actually set up this challenge for the main character in a way that actually makes sense? That's what I'm thinking about right now. It needs to be something that makes sense, because if I be like, there's lockboxes at each cardinal direction, what the fuck is stopping anybody who knows about the lockboxes from fucking them up? That question is the answer in and of itself. What is stopping the people who do know about it? Because, well, no. Okay. So if they, okay. How am I gonna do this? Okay, I don't want to lose too much time to this. I've been on this page since last week, just about, so I need to get on some new pages. The thing is, I don't want to have guards around. There's guards at the gates, or the entryways. Gates, whatever. There's guards at the gates of Eosha. There's guards at the gates of Eosha. There are also okay, so would it be? It would be a guard station, because you would go to the guard station.
Guard post.
Yard post. Guard post is the better way of phrasing that. Guard post is the better
also
way of phrasing that.
If you use guard, it could also be that it's not a heavily armed guard, but more like a bookkeeping position, more than a guard, that you take account which caravans come in and go out.
Yeah, I think in a prologue that I did introduce the concept of some guards. I think I basically said like they have very simple. They're simply armed, or moderately. I don't know. They aren't like a heavily militarized like private police force or the medieval equivalent to that. They aren't that. They're basically like a militia, a people's militia. There we go. They're basically a people's militia for the setting.
Mm-hmm. You know what I would imagine? What is at borders of countries? It's usually how they call it, the Texas people.
The Texas people?
The customs, at least at our stuff, it's like custom affairs and stuff, where they charge you stuff for going in and out, maybe.
Oh, they tax you for leaving and coming and going?
Yes, that was in the past, before the European Union. Whenever you left a country, or you would enter a new country, and there you would pay taxes. Like I don't know how it's called. It's like a tax to keep the roads intact, the highways intact and stuff. Like in medieval Europe, it was hell to be a merchant. You would have to calculate how many states you would walk through to minimize the taxes you had to pay. And there were a lot of states in medieval Europe.
I understand that. States, territories, provinces, duchies, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. That is definitely something that we can use here. But like it being held to be a merchant is I don't really want to add anything to the prologue thing. Okay. I think I will. Let me mention. I will get rid of this summary, and This shit is so messy. I cannot wait to get this shit together. Ooh, this shit is so messy. I don't even want to look at it. Ooh. Note. Are they gonna have me type in the proper text? Nope. Okay, I added into the prologue thing. Okay. I will make a note to self section. I will make a note to self section, so I will always have something like that, like a note to self, so that whenever it comes up, it will be something that is easy. Okay, throat. So that whenever an interesting factoid or whatnot comes up, I'll be able to just slap it down and keep it moving, which is the most important part. Okay. All right, I think I'm just overthinking it. I think I already have an answer. I'm just trying to be like, well, I'm trying to like foolproof it. But if it's a little silly, let it be silly. Let it be what it is. Okay. don't know. You're kind of. I don't want to give them a way to back out of doing this. That's the thing. Why I always forget how I set up the choice thing. Okay, it's bold and italics. Do I really want to drag this scene out though? No, I don't. No, I don't want to drag this out with another choice. My goodness. Oh my gosh, it's Chad. Chad's in stream, everybody. 67 times. Ugh. Ooh, hi Mono. You said, are we winning? I don't know. We started stream late today. We're trying to get into the zone, but I'm not sure we're doing a very good job. That's exactly how I feel, Mono. Yeah, I just told myself that I didn't want to. I didn't want to make all these choices. I didn't want to make another list. I just told myself I didn't want to do that. No, this scene is dragging things. This is dragging things out. I need to move on. I want to move on. Okay, this is real. I hate Courier. Because you can barely tell that it's even fucking bold. Ugh, that sucks. I didn't see you at Glyph. I am sad. I know that Glyph streamed yesterday. I got the notification, but I was also at how do you the kids say work. So I wasn't quite able to stop in. She went live pretty late.
Okay, I think I'm done with going through the stuff, even though my concentration lagged a little bit at the end.
Okay.
In general, I can say I had a worse time with the beginning, but it got easier to read and understand later on.
You mean the whatchamacallit?
The prologue, yeah. And I don't know if it's just because in the beginning you set up concepts that I didn't get entirely. I don't know. But it was a hard read, the part until they pass the guard, I think. Or they get to the gate. Everything before that was a bit hard to read for me. So, I have a question to the beta readers, or about the beta readers.
Yes.
How many of them are native speakers and how many of them are second language English speakers?
All of them are native English speakers.
Okay. All of them are native English speakers. Good. Then I will be the beta reader that is like second language.
I mean, I could try to poke around and see if I can get some more second language.
Do you have all American perspective or also some European?
One is two are from Australia and two are from the States.
Okay, so if you combine them, basically we have a median of Britain.
Well, yes.
No, it will be fine. It's just because I feel like I might have marked some stuff that is completely easy understandable if you're a native speaker and you use it like that.
That's fine.
So, yeah.
That is fine.
Well, also, will Saya, will the coachman and Saya show up later in the story?
Will they show up later in the story? Yes, they will. I did set them up so that they could be accessible in other parts of the story, should you so wish. Or maybe they won't. They are an asset. We do need a supporting cast.
I think it would be really cool if they show up because I kind of like them.
I mean, I put them there because we, like I was saying, we need a supporting cast. So that's what they're there for. They are a resource for us to use should we be wanting. Yeah.
So yeah,
I do need to give the coachman an actual name, and I need to do a better brainstorm for what is going on with Sayer. That is just not. I wasn't very happy with that, but I.
So from what I read, I assume because he's so mysterious, or they are so mysterious, that they don't only do honest business, but you could also go to them for shady business.
I mean, yeah.
And it's like,
I mean, you can put that in the notes right now if you want. Color the text. You can color the text, put it in the notes. Like I said,
where are the notes? So note to self.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can put it on the note to self. And when I get back to the document, I will be giving them a bit more oomph. I will be giving them a bit more flavor, a bit more dynamism. But like I said, I just needed to get that idea out of my head. That is why the prologue is bloated. And I'm trying.
I think
it's okay.
I think I like the description of the places you have, and I would like the descriptions copied in a document under the headline of the artwork title, so we can actually paint it like you described it.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. It's just that if I change that is how it is right now. I still want to go over it with I still want to pass over it. Everything's at least going to get at least one more pass over to tighten things up. So yeah, I do understand what it is that you're saying. That's why I personally want to increase how much more I write. Like, let's say if I'm putting out, instead of putting out 3 pages or so a week, I'm putting out 6 pages or so. Depending on when I conclude the chapter, I could put out version 1, not vision. I could put out version 1, then go back to a prior version, edit that edit or rewrite that to, another version, put it out to beta read it, and then, repeat the process. The thing is to always give our beta readers something to chew on so we can have like some feedback for what it is that we're trying to do. I wanted to have this done. Well, I didn't know when I was going to have this done because I'm trying to figure out this. And like I said, I have 14 pages and I haven't even gotten a chance to introduce the damn rat.
So I also have another question. Now that we are farther in the writing, are we sticking with the idea of the patron?
Are we sticking with the idea of the patron? I don't know. That's to be determined. There's nothing wrong with them being part of the supporting cast still, but that is. Are we sticking with the idea of the patron? I think that's a bit up in the air. It depends on whether or not we feel like we have
I will write it in the note to self as a question, if that's okay.
Yeah. I'm not against using the patron. I feel like they can be a bit of an antagonistic force, or they can be whatever. We can definitely make use of them, just like we can make use of the coachmen, just like we can make use of Sayer. But it's kind of up to us. I don't know. I think I might bring up the patron in Garal's route. But first things first, I want to bring up the tree rat.
The tree rat.
Him up.
Also.
And we are struggling. Like, today's not a good day overall, so I do not want to be unkind to myself. Today's just not a good day overall for me. I started late. I am not going to hit my count, but that's okay. Those days need to be accounted for.
It's great that you showed up. Anyway.
Well, I'm happy that I showed up too.
So another thing. In the end, Natalina was talking about the schloppers. Schloppers?
The schloppers.
Yes. You made them mayors?
Yeah, to make them important, but that can be changed. I wanted to give
them
a bit
that
more...
they were supposed to die.
Yeah.
That means that in the whole story arc, there's some new mayor that has to be elected.
Well, maybe they circumvent. It's something that can be changed if it comes in conflict with how other arcs are supposed to be, but there's nothing saying in any narrative that the mayor is, a government leader is immune to death or whatever, however it happens.
It just gives... maybe I need this further complication to my story to actually write a lot. But I'm actually not sure about how to deal with this. I always imagine in stories like that, the mayor is always a wealthy, rich person in the middle of the city. This mayor lives outside of the city walls, near the swamp. I could change it. Actually, it would be pretty fun to have a subversion of the trope of the wealthy mayor in the city villa, city mansion would it be.
You're not obligated to keep, the thing I'm just going to keep hammering home is that these things are liable to change. This is version 1, and this is just me getting some ideas out. If you think that is something that you can play with, jot it down in your own version of what you got going on with Martellus' story, and instead of continuing on with that version, look it over. If you feel like you got a little something going on there, okay, boom ba boom, you can get to strengthening it. Or if you think that, hey, this first pass was enough for me, I want to start fresh, you can archive it, then put it up and rewrite it in its entirety. So
okay, we just have to decide whom of them is mayor. If it is
I I guess I did kind of like throw the patron out. I threw him out because the sloppers, and I just did that off the top of my head. But the patron could.
I think the
be
patron got
whoever-
split into Sarah, because I feel like Sarah could be, for the whole story, kind of a point we could be going back to again and again and meet up. Although it would be fun to know what Sarah's goals are in the city, and kind of getting snippets how Sarah moves forward with reaching their goals, their own ones. Maybe.
It's something to play with. Like I said, you see how I just gave you a little something, and you're like picking up on these breadcrumbs and you're making these ideas and whatever. I mean, that's food for thought, baby. That's stuff that we can use to further enhance the narrative as a whole. So, like I keep saying, put these in the notes to self. It's something to think about. I think that these are strong ideas that we can toy with as we get more comfortable and confident with what it is that we're trying to tell as a cohesive narrative between the both of ourselves. So yeah, I'm totally on board with it. It's just that now that you brought it up, I did 115% just take the fucking patron and just throw him out. I was just like, yeah, just threw him out, and somehow Sarah is there now, and now you're like, whoa, what if Sarah is like not actually a totally good person? And now I'm just like, oh, that's...
I love like these ambiguous androgynous kind of anti-heroes, antagonists. Like, you kind of know they are not good, but they are on your side, but they kind of use means that you wouldn't as a good guy.
Right.
Get a glimpse of their progression towards their goals. I can imagine that Sarah somehow shows up at the Schloppers for some reason or another. So the patron is thrown out.
We don't have to rule it out.
Okay.
But that's just how things are right now. Like, those are the people that I put in place for now. It's not gospel. It's not locked all the way in. Like I keep saying, I will be going through it again to revise it. So if you think that we can still get use out of these characters, and it's not bloating out our cast, then we can still get use out of these characters. I still like the idea of the patron being kind of a little shithead. I still think that's a fun thing that we can toy with. But if we have stronger characters, if you think there's stronger narrative that we can do with Sayer or the Schlappas or the Coachman even, then we might not have space for the patron anymore, and that's okay. We can just take that characterization that we had for the Coachman, and we could like do something else with that entirely. The thing is, we have our primary cast, which is the main character, which is the play character. Then, of course, the Tarot, which they will be interfacing with for the majority of the groups, respectively. And then they will have NPC characters, which will help give some more voice to Eosha as a setting, and if we go beyond Eosha, to the world as a whole. So it's just it just depends on where it is that we feel like we're going as we, you and I communicate with one another and we're writing. I don't think that the patron is totally without value, but I also did not consider them when I wrote that first version of the prologue. Maybe it might be stronger for the Schlappas to be some kind of like rich, not benefactor is the word. Maybe they could just be rich people in the town that own a lot of property, generational wealth, blah blah blah, womp womp womp. and the patron could be sent there from wherever else and to come into the town. There could be some tension there. Maybe Sarah might have something to do with all that, and we can tie it in overall with one of the tarot. There's a lot of different ways that we can do things. So I don't want to rule it out, but I also don't want to get stuck in like endlessly brainstorming, because we do need to make a choice and we need to move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just be mindful that you can put it down a note to self or food for thought, whatever, and we can like chew on it and we can see what happens. Oh my God, Ian. What are you doing here? Get out of here, you little rapscallion. Get out of here.
What's happening?
Stop coming in here causing chaos.
Who's causing chaos? Let me see. Where is Mora stream? Okay. I can delete my test message. Like the message.
I am a digital specter. Aren't we all in our own way? My favorite thing about owning cats is that despite my efforts to make sure that I don't get their fur in my mouth, guess what happens?
You got fur in your mouth?
Yep, my favorite part of pet ownership. I just mind my business and boom, bam, bop, fur in my mouth. What did I eat? How did I get there? Wasn't it a sealed container? Doesn't matter.
That reminds me of my childhood dog. Sealed container open, dog hair in it. Nowhere safe.
Did you wash your clothes and get them just out of the washer? Oh, what's that? Is that fur? Wow, that's crazy. How did that happen? It was just in the wash. Shouldn't that be off now?
But that also happens with my girlfriend. There's always her hair in a huge fist ball at the washer door sticking. I think I'm out of steam for today.
Okie dokie.
Was fun.
Well,
I really liked how you described the landscapes. It made me wanna draw them.
Oh, well, hooray.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
It made me want to draw them because I don't want to read that in all of that description. I rather want to see the pretty thing.
Well, you know,
maybe just point out details instead of the whole image. But it's a visual novel. The visual part doesn't have to be said, you know. Right. Also, I gonna talk to my girlfriend and talk to her about the music stuff, and that she finally should join the server officially.
Yeah, have her join the server so I can grab her and shake her.
Yeah, grab her and shake her. And then we can have like sound design maybe. She would probably work on her own and just submit stuff because she's like a regular office worker. Yeah.
Okay.
So you gonna go for a while still?
I think I will. I am going to try to. I'm going to try to at least hit something, cause I am. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go for a little while longer.
Then we're gonna go over to you. And I will be back next Monday, because I will be at the convention.
You'll be back next Monday?
Next Monday. Hopefully. No, I don't think next Monday. The people I'm traveling with go there to the city from Wednesday to Wednesday. So I would be back on Friday. Next Friday. Not this Friday, next one. Okay.
Next Friday.
Bye.
Alright, take care. Thank you. Okay.